try to keep up with those.
Student athletes within the State University of New York Athletic Conference Student Athlete Advisory Committee, or SUNYAC SAAC for short, are gearing up for a major campaign to raise mental health awareness and stomp out the stigma that's attached to it for student athletes across SUNYAC campuses. The SUNYAC SAAC is a committee made up of student athletes assembled to provide insight on the student-athlete experience. The SAAC also offers input on the rules, regulations, and policies that affect student-athletes' lives on NCAA member institution campuses. During the SAAC's retreat in Syracuse Monday, members of the SAAC Executive Board and other student-athletes from SAACs at our 10-member institutions across the conference discussed the importance of mental health among student-athletes, ways to increase awareness about mental health in student athletics, and strategies to make it easier for student-athletes to come forward and get help if they suffer from a problem that affects their mental health. David Buckley, the Director of Advocacy Services for Mental Health America, spoke to SAAC members about mental health, its history, and why it's crucial to step up and make a difference to increasing awareness and encouraging others to get the help they need. SAAC Executive Board President Matt Norris says many student-athletes find it tough to address issues they may be facing, like anxiety or depression that can take a toll on their mental well-being.
A lot of athletes don't feel comfortable talking about anything mental health related. Athletes have this idea that it makes them weak or just not as strong-willed or something like that if they talk to someone.
Board members say they have a unique platform to make a difference for student-athletes across several campuses, being student-athletes themselves.
The second that we address it, it's kind of something really important. Credibility-wise, we just take it a little bit more seriously when it's coming from someone who's going through the same thing. So I think it's pretty awesome we have the platform to do so.
Definitely think it's a big problem that we need to definitely work on moving forward.
A big part of making a difference involves utilizing social media platforms.
We're going to do a few pop-up campaigns on campuses also with the hashtags, #Fight in the Open, #MyStoryMyWay, and #LookDeeper. And each one will have its own meaning, which will be taught. And we're going to educate people across the campuses.
SAAC Executive Board members also hope to have green-out games where fans wear green at certain games to raise awareness about mental health. Other ideas include forming groups where student-athletes can feel more comfortable talking about mental health among their peers, and making student-athletes more aware of what help is available on their campuses, including who their counselors are.
I think we can definitely do a better job of bridging that gap and bringing the counselors over to the athletic department to definitely help people. I think they might be a little afraid to go over there because no one's from the athletic department might be over there, so they're out of their comfort zone. So I think if we can bring them over to our side and bridge that gap, I think we'll be moving forward great.
SAAC members aim to take the different ideas shared and bring them back to their individual campuses.
We're all SUNY schools, but yeah, we're all different. So I think it's important that we can all learn something that New Paltz or Oneonta does that I can bring back to Brockport and maybe help our campus grow and become a better place.
Ways to tackle an ongoing challenge that many athletes across the SUNYAC schools continue to face every day. Because as board members say, while on-the-field prowess is important, what happens off the field matters too.
We're not just athletes, we're students, we're leaders both on and off the court, mat, field, whatever you play, and we really just want to let everyone know we're more than just athletes. We want to make sure that everyone knows it's okay to go out and talk to someone, because honestly that could be the best thing you need.
#ShatterStigma.